Welcome back, everybody. You're here at Behind the Fame, and we got a doozy for you. Wait till you hear about the life and career of Jimmy Durante. You won't believe what he was doing in his heyday. I'm Tony. You're here at Behind the Fame, and let's get to the life and career of one of the famous comedians, singers, class act, Jimmy Durante. Jimmy Durante was an American comedian, actor, singer, and pianist whose gravelly voice, outsized nose, schnozzle, and comic mispronunciations made him one of the most recognizable entertainers from the 1920s through the 1970s. It was that big nose. He moved successfully across vaudeville, Broadway, film, radio, records, and television, remaining a popular figure into his later years. Early life and rise. Born in 1893 on New York's Lower East Side to Italian immigrant parents, Durante left school in 7th grade to work as a ragtime pianist known as Ragtime Jimmy. He joined the original New Orleans jazz band, developed his joke-punctuated musical style, and by the mid-1920s became a vaudeville headliner with partners Lou Clayton and Eddie Jackson as Clayton, Jackson, and Durante. Stage and film stardom. Durante appeared in Broadway shows such as The New Yorkers, Jumbo, Showgirls, Strike Me Pink, and Red, Hot, and Blue, often blending slapstick, song, and his Schnozzle persona. In Hollywood, he worked both as a comic lead and character actor in films including The Phantom President, Buster Keaton comedies like Speak Easily, and later Melody Ranch, The Man Who Came to Dinner, Billy Rose's Jumbo, and It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Radio and television. On radio, he hosted and co-starred on major network programs such as The Chase and Sanborn Hour, The Jumbo Fire Chief Program, The Durante Moore Show, and The Jimmy Durante Show, popularizing catchphrases like, "That's my boy," "Dat said that," and "Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are." On television, he headlined variety formats including 4-Star Review, The Jimmy Durante Show, guest hosted The Hollywood Palace, and fronted Jimmy Durante Presents The Lennon Sisters, extending his career into the 1950s and 1960s. Personal life and character. Durante married Jean Olson in 1921. And after her death in 1943, married Margie Little in 1960. The couple adopted a daughter, Cece, in 1961. Known for generosity and charity, he supported children's causes, inspired the Jimmy Durante Children's Fund, and remained a devoted Roman Catholic, regularly attending Mass and recording the spiritual album Songs for Sunday. Later years, death, and legacy. He continued performing in films, commercials, and recordings into the early 1970s, narrating the animated special Frosty the Snowman, and releasing albums like September Song and Jimmy Durante's Way of Life. After a stroke, he retired in 1972 and died of pneumonia in 1980. He was only 86. His distinctive songs and persona have since been used in films such as Sleepless in Seattle, City Slickers, Joker, Orphan, and Deadpool and Wolverine, keeping his memory present in popular culture. And that was the life and career of Jimmy Durante. Give me your thoughts on Jimmy Durante. He has a lovable face. Look at that face. Look at that big schnozola. That's what, basically some people make fun of you for having a defect or a big nose, a big head, big ears, whatever it is. And some people are, what's the word, shy about it, obsessed about it. Other people embrace it. You're like, you know what? Like Barbara Streisand. They told her, fix your nose, but she kept her nose, and it made her. Jimmy Durante had a big schnozola, big nose. They told him to fix it. Shave it off, make it smaller. He kept it, and he got work for it. So depending who you are, whatever your circumstances are, sometimes having, not a defect, but sometimes having a peculiar looking face is your greatest asset, So, but give me your thoughts on Jimmy Durante. You can find a lot of his work and performances on YouTube. That's the beauty of YouTube. All these legends are long gone. It's almost been 100 years, but everything's preserved. A lot of it's preserved on YouTube. So check out YouTube and check out Jimmy Durante. You can find several of his films, his performances. You can find his music. Give him a listen to. Give him a watch. He'll bring a smile to your face, and he'll make you laugh. He was very distinct, very original because of his look. But he was very funny, very talented. And I like Jimmy Durante. And who was it? I think Michael J. Fox in that movie that he did with Kurt Russell. I forgot what it was called. Easy Money? Not Easy Money. Where not Kurt Russell. Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas was going to leave money into the will. And Michael J. Fox and the family wanted to get the money from the estate. And I think Michael J. Fox pays a little tribute to Jimmy Durante in that movie, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Michael J. Fox did do a little Jimmy Durante tribute in that movie that he did with Kirk Douglas. Yeah, Kirk Douglas. Not Michael Douglas. Kirk Douglas. Anyways, that was the life and career of Jimmy Durante. Let me know in the comments below. What were some of your favorite moments of Jimmy Durante? Favorite acts, catchphrases, films, performances? Let me know below. I'd love to hear them. Thank you for joining me here at Behind the Fame, where we celebrate celebrities of yesteryear. I'll see you all in the next video.